So good morning and welcome back to the second part of the Riot road test. If you've happened to see the first part of that ride test that we did, that was purely for demo purposes and obviously for Lexmoto to share out for me, hence why we didn't name any dealers or bits about the garage. But second ride test on this, and we've currently got 12.5 miles on this bike. And we're riding this one in for a customer who has purchased it. And we're just doing a little bit more of the urban route. So we're going to do some more of the country back routes on this one. Obviously very early in the morning, but that heads up dash does light up exceptionally good on a dark morning like today. Just bringing it in, and we're just going to bring it over a few road bumps. As you can see, that suspension is soaking up absolutely everything. As we said in the previous video, this is a 4-speed box, not 5, and that 4-speed box just pulls through a lot quicker. Riding style on this is absolutely superb. Seat is very, very comfortable, and having that raised pillion seat to the rear just tucks your backside in against the back of the seat, so very nice ride. And then bumps not making the slightest iota of difference to the suspension, soaking up the bumps exceptionally well. And the handling on corners, even on this new rubber, it does fold into those corners very, very well. So if you happen to be into the small bike market, or you fancy something that is slightly smaller, and I think most people know that we're talking Grom here, this is so much better than riding some of those smaller bikes. Big bump like that and it just soaks it up. Pulling through the box again, absolutely perfect. So obviously I'm gonna name a few other brands about while I'm doing the ride test on this one. But obviously Honda Grom was the one that was the big one in the 70s. Everybody wanted a Grom or a monkey bike. But Nelly did come along and do their other version called the TNT. I actually looked at buying myself a TNT, and then Lexmoto brought this out. This is so much better than any of those bikes. And onto a big bump, just soaking it up. And obviously on this one you've got the triple pipes, and a lot of people said that has got the very similar pipes to what's on the MV Augusta Brutale. Yeah, it has. It's got the Brutale, the oval shaped exhaust on it. Those triple pipes at the back really make this bike stand out. And it does look an exceptionally gorgeous bike, this one. So obviously we're doing this one around the estates, just rolling around, just to show what it is like if you happen to live in a town, and rather that than rolling around on a dual carriageway. But even at 30 mile an hour, this bike has a lot of presence. That nice big halo ring to the front is making vehicles very, very aware. Disc brakes on this are very, very good, and the torque off the first and second gear on this, very, very easy to actually pick that front wheel up if you give it too much beans, obviously being a lighter bike on this one. But it does handle very, very well. And even on these little back roads around the housing estates, if you happen to just pop out to get your shopping, absolutely perfect. Really does an exceptional job of hugging the road. So if you happen to be into one of these, you can check all the spec out on lexmoto.co.uk. Go to the motorcycles, check out the Riot. This is available in our showroom. We've got a few of these in at the moment. So if you fancy having a look at one of our bikes, then you can do that. All the details, as always, for Eclipse motorcycles is on my page, revbomb.co.uk. First page down the bottom, Eclipse motorcycles, link to the Facebook, link to the website. You can always give the guys a call, 01908 643 603. My social media, all on the last page of the page, revbomb.co.uk. Jump in on that. There's Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and of course my Facebook page as well. If you want to be a Lexmoto owner, then check out Lexmoto Owners UK. They're on the Facebook as well. You can check all that out. Give the guys a call. And until then, from RB, be well, ride safe, and it's a big goodbye from me.